Hello students, in this video I am going to discuss exercise 5.1 for class 8 NCERT book, that is data handlings. In this first exercise, that is exercise 5.1, some questions are there related to frequency distribution table, bar graph and histogram. So let us start. This is exercise 5.1 of class 8 data handlings NCERT. So this is first question. What is the first question? For which of these would use a histogram to show the data? Now some information given for which we can use histogram and for which we cannot use histogram. Also you have to give the reason. Give a reason for this. Now, 4 questions are given. The number of letters for different areas in a postman's bag. In a postman's bag, there are so many letters of different areas, different villages, different localities. So, can we draw histogram? So, let us discuss one by one. So, this is question number 1. The number of areas cannot be represented in class interval. For histogram, we must have class interval, but areas cannot be represented in class intervals. That's why we cannot use for this data histogram. We cannot draw for this data in histogram. We can draw only bar graph. Question number 2. The heights of competitors in an athletics meet. So this here we can use the heights of competitors can be divided into interval. So we can use histogram here. For example, so since we have to give reason, heights, if we write in class interval, say 150 to 160, there are 10 participants, 160 to 170, there are 12 participants, 170 to 180, there are 5 participants, 180 to 190, this given in centimeter, there are 2 participants. So for this we can use histogram, we can draw histogram. The number of cassettes produced by 5 companies. 5 companies are producing number of cassettes. So companies cannot be divided, so we cannot divide the companies. Company A, B, C, D we can mark, but we can draw bar graph, but we cannot draw histogram for this, since we cannot divide the companies into class interval. The next question is the number of passengers boarding trains from 7 AM to 7 PM. During these 12 hours, how many passengers are boarding? Here we can use histogram, since we can divide the time intervals, time period from 7 AM to 7 PM in different intervals. See the example, 7 AM to 10 AM, within 3 hours interval, we divide this way. So there are 1500 passengers. 10 AM to 1 PM, in next 3 hours there are 2000 passengers. 1 PM to 4 PM there are 1000 passengers, and 4 PM to 7 PM there are 800 passengers. In this way, that is for this we can use histogram. We can draw histogram, since we can divide the time in the class interval like this. Next question is this: the shoppers who come to a departmental store are marked as man for M, woman W, B stands for boy, and G stands for girl. So the following list gives the shoppers who came during the first hour in the morning. First hour, that is after opening, maybe after 8 to 9, 1 hour. During 1 hour, so they have noted down. So these are the information. W, 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 that means woman, woman, woman. First person is woman, second person is also woman, third person is also woman. So in this way, these are the observations. So we have to represent this observation in, see the question. We have to make frequency distribution table using telemarks. So in frequency distribution table, after that we have to draw a bar graph to illustrate this. First part is without drawing frequency distribution table we cannot draw a bar graph. So now let us start. So this is the question. Here first frequency distribution table, these are the observations. So total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 into 3. Total 60 persons are there during 1 hour. So these are their distribution WSN for. Now first this here is the frequency distribution table. This is the table. Now this is shoppers. They are divided in 4 categories: men, women, boys and girls. So here I will use telemarks. Now how to write telemark? For first observation, if you search how many women are there one by one and mark here women, 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 so then chances of mistakes will be there. Now we cut from the beginning, either circle or cut or anyway differentiate it, so that when you are this cutting here at the same time, this is woman, here mark one vertical line. After 4 vertical line we cut this, so that this represents 5 marks, 5%. So then next one, for 6th one will be slightly away from this, so that it will be easy to count. Let me start. So first one is W woman, so here mark 1 vertical line. This represents there are 1 woman already cut, so then the chances of mistakes will be less. Second woman, again another vertical line. Third one is also woman. The cut, this either circle or cut, but it should be that is different from others. That is already this 3% we mark. So now next one will be G, so here mark 1. Next one will be boy, so mark in this way. So now here after 4, this is for 5th one, we cut this, so it is different from others and it will be easy to count. So this represents 5 and next one will be slightly away from this. So next G, then again G, so again M, then again M, 3M, so woman. Now this makes little bit different. So next one is again woman, next again woman, then again woman, so girl, boy, man, woman. Now after 4, this is 5th one. So now 5 plus 5, 10. So it is easy to count. So now here also 1, 2, 3, 4. Now next one will cut in this way. So this is boy, this is girl. After 4th, this is 5th one. So again another girl. So this man. So this is 4th already, 4th one there. This is 5th one. So now woman, again woman, man, man, woman, woman. So now this is 4th already 4th. Now next one will cut this oblique line. So then again man, woman, boy, woman. This is girl again. So man, woman, woman. So again another woman already 4th. So next one will cut this. So then woman, one more, G, girl, woman, man. Then next one is also man. So woman, woman, man, woman, girl, woman, man, girl, then woman, man, then again man, 4th, this is 5th one, this is boy, this is earlier this is 4th, now this is 5th, this is girl, another woman. So now this is telemarks is complete. Now we'll write frequency. So frequency means how many times it repeats, that is how many men shopper, out of shoppers how many men are there. Now it is easy to count. This is 5, 5, 10 plus 5, 50. So now we will count this. This is men. So this is 5 plus 5 plus 5, 15. So now for women this is 28. Now boys 5 clear. So now girls this is 12. Now total will be 60. So this is the frequency distribution table. We complete the construction of frequency distribution table. Now using this table we will draw bar graph. That is, there will be 3 bars. For men there will be frequency is 15. That is, height of the rectangle will be 15. And for women, so height will be 28. And for boys height will be 5 and girls 12. This is the bar graph. This is the table, frequency distribution table, and this is the bar graph. Along this category of shoppers and along this number of shoppers. So this is men 15, women 28, boys 5, girls 12. You can color it, shade it in different ways, or draw some marking, so it should look different. So this is presentation, so it should look better. So this is the frequency distribution table, and from that table this is bar graph. So now let us move to the next question. Next question is the weekly wages in rupees of 30 workers in a factory are as follows. This is 30 workers, so this is 10 into 3, 30. 30 workers in a factory, weekly wages. In 1 week they are getting 830 rupees and 835 rupees and dot dot dot. So these are the some information given. From that, using telemarks and frequency, make a frequency table with intervals. This is first interval is given 800 to 810 and 810 to 820 and so on. So highest observation is 898. So we have to make up to, this is the highest observation 898. So we have to make from 800 to 900. That is first interval will be 800 to 810. Second interval will be 810 to 820 and so on. In this way, last interval will be 890 to 900. Now let us prepare this. So these are the observations. So this is the table, format of the table. This is class interval 800 to 810, 810 to 820. So 820 to 830, 830 to 840, 840 to 850. So and so on. Last interval is 890 to 900. Since our highest observation is 898. Then in the same way as this is the previous question, we mark here anyway either cut or draw oval, circle it, and at the same time this is 830 will fall in this interval. So when we write this class interval 830, this is not included, upper limit is not included, lower limit is included. Here 900 will not include. If any observation is 900 or more than 900, then we write one more interval. So now mark one by one. This is 830. Now 830 will fall in this interval. At the same time we will draw one vertical line. 835 in the same interval. 890 in the last interval. 890. 890 is not included here, so this will be included here. So next 810, this is in the second interval. 835, 30 to 40. 836, again 36 lies between 30 to 40. This is already 4 lines. Now next we will draw one oblique line to cut this. So this is 869, that is 60 to 70. 845, 898, this is last interval 898. That 890, again this is also in this interval. This is 820, then which will fall in this interval 820. Then 860, this interval. 832. 832 will, this already 4 is there, so next one we cut this way. 833, again this interval. 55 will be 50 to 60 in this interval. 45 will be 40 to 50 in this interval. 804, this is in the first interval. 08, again in the first interval. 12, the second interval, 10 to 12. 840 to 850 in this interval. 885 will be 880 to 90 this interval. So 830 to 40, so this is in this interval. Again same observation, so this 36 also in this interval. This. Now we'll count this. So how many observations are there? Easily you can count. This is highest 9, this is 5, this is 1, this is 3, this is 1, 1. So now we'll write the frequency. How many times this same repeats. So in this interval how many wages, that is laborers are there? So this is 3. So now we'll count and write. This is known as frequency. This is first interval 3, second 2, third one is 1, fourth one is 9, this is highest 9, this is 5, and this is 1, this is 3, 1, 1, 4. So these are the frequencies of corresponding class interval. So now total is 60. So this is the construction of frequency distribution table. So now from this table we have to draw histogram. So that is next question. So now draw a histogram for the frequency table made in the data in question number 3 and answer the following questions. Some questions are there. First we have to draw histogram. These are the 3 questions. Which group has the maximum number of workers? How many workers earn rupees 850 and more than 850 or 850? That is, we have to take interval 850 to 860, 860 to 870, and next all up to 900. So now How many workers are less than 850? First 850 and more, then less than 850. So now let us start. This is histogram. Whatever the observations given, 800 to 810, there are 3 workers. Now 810 to 820, there are 2 workers. 820, 830, 1. 830 to 840, 9. 840 to 850, 5. This is again 1. This is 3 and 1, 1, 4. So this is the histogram from the table. So now the questions. Which group has the maximum number of workers? This group 830 to 840. So group 830 to 840 has the maximum number of workers, that is 9. How many workers earn rupees 850 and more? 850 and more. This 1 plus 3 plus 1, 1 plus 3, 4 plus 1, 5 plus 1, 6 plus 4, 10. So 10 workers earn equal and more than 850. 850 or more. So there are 10 workers whose wages, weekly wages is rupees 850 or more. How many workers earn less than 850? Less than 850 means this. So we have to add all this. That is 20 workers. This is 4. This is 3, 2, 1, 9. So this is 850 and less. So we have to add these also 5. So then we get 20. So now another thing, if 850 and more is 10, total is 30 workers, definitely this part will be 20 workers. That is the workers, number of workers whose wages, weekly wages is less than 850. Since already we found this part more than or equal to 850 is 10. Total 30 workers. So now this is the last question. The number of hours for which students of a particular class watch television during holidays is shown through the given graph. So this is, after that we have to answer these questions. So these are few questions. The questions are, for how many hours did the maximum number of students watch TV? How many students watch TV for less than 4 hours? So from the histogram we can find everything. How many students spent more than 5 hours watching TV? So this is the histogram. So now this is hours of TV watched per day. Out of 24 hours, there are 4 students who watch TV from 1 to 2 hours. There are 8 students who watch TV from 2 hours to 3 hours. There are 22 students who watch TV from 3 to 4 hours, and there are 32 students who watch TV from 4 to 5 hours in a day, 4 to 5 hours, and there are 8 students who watch TV from 5 to 6 hours, and there are 6 students who watch TV from 6 to 7 hours. So this is number of students, and maximum is 32 in the interval 4 to 5, and minimum is 1 to 2 hours, that is 4 students. So now let us answer the question. For how many hours did the maximum number of students watch TV? So 32 is the maximum number of students who watch TV, that is for 4 to 5 hours. In this interval 4 to 5 hours, that is maximum number of students watch TV, that is 32. How many students watch TV for less than 4 hours? Less than 4 means this 4 is included in this interval, that is we have to add up to this. 4 plus 8 plus 22. 4 plus 8 plus 22, that is 34 students watched TV for less than 4 hours in a day. That is, there are 34 students who watch TV less than 4 hours. How many students spent more than 5 hours watching TV? More than 5, that means this. This is 4 to 5, so we have to add 8 plus 6, only 14. So 8 plus 6, 14 students watch TV for more than 5 hours. Thank you students. If you like my videos, please share it and subscribe it for more videos. Thank you.